commercialized, and I also feel as though not every single member of the community is being represented.
Oh,
It's
sure.
a very commercialized and white cis type of celebration that happens for the month.
Oh yeah, I get you. It's like, yeah, so go show your solidarity to like the LGBTQ plus community by going to Target and spending $15 on a Pride
Exactly.
T-shirt. I get you there. So today I'm actually just looking to talk to like homophobes who think
No,
it just shouldn't
completely,
exist to begin
completely
with.
get that. Just wanted to jump up here, say I respect you, love your lives, and I'm going back into the comments now.
Hey, I appreciate you for coming up. Have a good rest of your day.
You too.
We're gonna go to move on to our next guest here, y'all. Keep in mind if we are in those guest requests that we do think that we should not have a Pride Month, y'all. W first guest of the night, guys. We're gonna go ahead and move on to our second guest of the night. Make sure that we're double tapping here. What's up, J Rip? How old are you?
I'm 28.
Awesome. Do you think that we shouldn't have a Pride Month?
I I'm not against it, so if you want to kick me, you can. I don't really see the
All right, moving on to our next guest. Let's go ahead and see what Riley has to say. Make sure if we are in those guest requests that we are against the Pride Month. What is up, Riley? How old are you?
I'm 26.
Nice. Do you think that we shouldn't have a Pride Month?
Not really, no.
Okay.
This is coming from a lesbian. I just don't feel like it should be as publicized as it is.
Okay, yeah, why not?
Because, let's just live our life in peace. We don't need a month presented to us.
So I would like to clarify that the point of Pride Month is to, honor like the Stonewall riots and other works to achieve like equal justice and equal opportunity for everyone, dependent upon their sexual orientation. And it's more so just to recognize the historical achievements of the community and just to seek further, equality in the context of society. So when you say that we shouldn't have a Pride Month for whatever reason, I mean, it just kind of sounds counterintuitive to the reason that, Pride exists, which is to advocate for equality and solidarity amongst everyone, regardless of who they're attracted to.
And like I said, this is coming from somebody who's the L. I don't feel like publicizing is helping us at all because this just brings us down even more.
I
Yeah.
think that the public, like, I think that getting individuals like aware of like these systemic issues is like the first step in the door of achieving like higher levels of equality. Like, for instance, this is exactly what happened in the context of the BIPOC community. I mean, if we just look back in like the 1960s and the 1970s, where we saw like certain segregation laws, the ways in which this was counteracted was through, very, very similar forms of social advocation. And I mean, we have historical contexts in which this has worked in. So I definitely do think that this would, has and will continue to work even in the context of the LGBTQ plus community.
Yeah, I guess that I used to be totally yeah, let's go Pride Month. And the more I see things that are bringing us down, I'm like, I don't want to associate myself with that. Like, I'd rather live my life than be, I guess, on social media that's seeing all this stuff and then just being
So you just like, so you think that like we should be like complacent?
basically.
So just like that's crazy. Do you understand what you just said? You straight up just said that we should be complacent with like homophobia. We should be complacent with systemic oppression of GAY people. We should be complacent with the hate and prejudice that is so widespread throughout all of society. That's insane.
But it's never going to change.
If it's wait, if it's never going to change, then we've already seen change. What about the legalization of gay marriage in the early 2000s? We already see change.
What about Project 2025? What about that? What about the
Project 2025 is a good reason for further advocacy because obviously full equality has not been met, so further advocacy would be required.
I don't know. I guess I'm split down the middle, honestly. Um, I don't know. I feel like, yeah, we should have representation, but at the same time, I don't. It's
I
not,
just don't even understand what you mean when you say that we don't see change. I mean, like social advocacy is the reason that we saw gay marriage legalized, and even if we take like a more, what do you call it? Intersectional approach on things. I mean, social advocacy for women's rights is why women got the right to vote in the early 20th century. That's why women got the right to open a bank account and to own property and to divorce their husband. Social advocacy in the context of like the black community is what ended segregation, is what helped in ending slavery, and is what continues to help in ending racism, through like the lenses of like society. So I think it's abundantly clear that like social advocacy for these different systemic issues, has real world impacts, and it is very beneficial.
yeah. I don't know. Maybe I just have to do more thinking about it, to be honest. That's my final thought. If you want to kick me, you can.
Cool. Well, I appreciate you for coming up, Riley.
Thank you.
We're going to move on to our next guest at this point. Let's go and see what our next guest, NO, has to say here, y'all. Make sure that we're double tapping on that screen, ladies and gentlemen. Let's try to get up to 30,000 likes. What's going on? How old are you?
Yo, I'm 18.
Perfect. What year were you born in?
2005.
Nice. Do you think that we shouldn't have a Pride Month?
No, I think we should burn them all.
Okay, so here's what we're gonna go ahead and do. We're gonna go ahead and play a game show. I'm gonna ask you for one single reason why it is wrong to be a lesbian. Don't say the word GAY, TikTok bans it. And you are going to go ahead and give that to me. You're obviously prejudiced and you're homophobic, but let's see if you could rationalize it, right? Because when we believe something, we should have at
Shut
least
the
some
fuck
reason
up,
to find it to be
faggot.
true. Okay, and you're slurred. So here's what, now it's time for the game show. And he just left. Dude, see what I mean? This is why we need a fucking Pride Month. Because people like that exist that base their behaviors, their decision-making process, and their motivation on how they want to carry themselves and talk to others off of their prejudice. That is a real-world example of why Pride Month should be a thing. That's so gross, dude. We're going to go ahead and move on to our next guest here, y'all. Let's go and get our next guest up in here, guys. What's up? How old are you?
I'm 26.
Nice. Do you think that we shouldn't have a Pride Month?
I think we shouldn't have a Pride Month, no.
All right, why not? Joe.
So I feel like, wait, what?
I was thinking Joe for the gift. Go ahead.
Oh, sorry. So I feel like when it comes to having months, it kind of waters down the intentions behind it, especially when it's so like publicized, right? So like when it comes to like parades and do we not have a Pride Month already? Is that not? Because every single year I feel like there is like a month that is like strictly for Pride Month. Is that
Oh,
not a
you mean
thing?
like this month? Yeah. So we are in Pride Month, and you said that we shouldn't have a Pride Month, and I'm asking you why. So
Right.
you made the
So
claim that we shouldn't have a Pride Month because it waters down the intentions behind the community. I absolutely disagree. I think that Pride Month is a perfect symbol of the intentions of the community, and that is advocating for equal rights, advocating against the systemic marginalization of the entirety of the LGBTQ plus community, and advocating for more representation of the community in society on the broad scale. But how exactly does the introduction of a Pride Month water down these intentions?
So, just coming from my perspective of being from like Louisiana, right? Because and forgive me guys that I did not know it's already Pride Month. Like my days are blending together.
That's why I'm hosting this topic, is it's the first day of Pride Month.
Yeah, no, I still think we're in May. So sorry, forgive me. But anyhow, so like with Louisiana, how we have like Mighty Gras, right? And like you can go to Bourbon Street, you know, that's like the culture of Bourbon Street. I feel like if instead of having just a 1 month of it being super hyper focused on that, if it were like in every single month having either parades or having things that can boost the LGBTQ plus A community, that it wouldn't be, especially with like how prides have been going for the last couple of years and how people like bring BDSM into it, and then there's kids and there's a whole backlash.
One second, I'm so sorry. How does BDSM get brought into the LGBTQ plus community? This is just red pill conservative rhetoric that means absolutely nothing. So, like, could you please go ahead and explain that one to me?
Absolutely. So again, I'm a part of the community. I'm pansexual, but as far as like going to parades and everything, so it has changed over the years by people are again, and this isn't anything against the BDSM community. I am a part of that community as well, but where it's now not so much as just having like people of pride and like having the LGBTQ plus A community there, but like other things and spectrums are filtering into it, and then now we're being targeted because of those reasons. So like I think it was 2 years ago, a kid had petted someone who was in a full-fledged like dog costume, and people were mad at the LGBTQA community because they were like, why is that acceptable? You should keep that at home.
So
And
why are
were
we
saying,
blaming the LGBTQ plus community for the fault of ignorant bystanders? Like, if it is the case that someone like took dressed up in like a dog costume and some kid patted them, how would this reflect upon the LGBTQ plus community? No, this reflects on one person that could have possibly did something wrong. Like, I don't know. Do we want to look at all the straight people that have done fucked up shit? Hitler was straight. He unalived like 12 million folks. Does this make all straight people look bad? No. So what it seems like, more ignorant homophobes would be doing in this context is, picking out one person who they consciously or subconsciously associate with the LGBTQ plus community, then just using them as a scapegoat to condemn them all. And that's the issue here. And that's the issue.
And that is 100% an issue. And it was the same about, I think it was New York State Park like a year ago, where they were having a nude party in like the park, and like children were there, and like people were showering in the fountains and stuff like that. And again, they blamed the LGBTQ plus A community for that. So,
okay, but this doesn't reflect on the LGBTQ plus community as being the ones that genuinely are deserving of the blame, but this rather reflects on the individuals that were having a nude party with kids, and reflects on the homophobes who then took this and used it as justification prayed against and against the community as a whole. Like, I think that genuine and respectful forms of advocacy, either for their own rights, aka for members of the community, or as an ally for the rights of members of the community, such as myself, is incredibly important in further perpetuating the notion that there's nothing wrong with having, sexual attractions that are not that of being like heterosexual, okay? And I think that this is something that is so important to do, and we should not be complacent with a hate. We should not be complacent with a marginalization, and we should not be complacent with the real world harm that gets perpetuated against the members of the community, because when we are, we make no progress. We were complacent with these things for centuries, and that's why gay marriage was only legalized in the early 21st century. But as soon as we start highlighting these things, pointing them out, and speaking about them on the broad societal scale, even so far as to give a whole month to the community, this is when we get real change done. And this is why Pride Month as a whole is so important.
So would you not
Hypocrite, I appreciate you for the baby dragon. Thank you so much for the love. W Hypocrite in the chat. Thank you so much, man. I'm so sorry. Go ahead.
Oh, no, you're fine. So would you not think that instead of 1 month, because it's kind of like, and again, like bringing in other things in culture, so like Cinco de Mayo, right? How that has been watered down through the years, that people don't even know why they're celebrating Cinco de Mayo anymore. It's just like, oh, okay, like this is a time for me to drink margaritas and like go and like, like put on a sombrero and eat tacos and stuff, when they don't know that the battle being fought in Mexico is for. Do you not think it would be more important, like for every single month, to have these not isolated events, but
I don't
like
think that it's good.
events?
I don't think that people will lose track of what they're celebrating during Pride Month until heteronormativity is abolished, and until being gay, being lesbian, or having any sexual orientation that differs from being heterosexual is completely normalized and accepted in the context of society as a whole, right? But until that happens, no, there's going to be clear intention and clear reason to advocate for these things, societally speaking. And like, listen, I don't know, maybe some people disagree with me here, but I hope that society is able to get to a point where like differing sexual orientations are looked at no differently than like different colors of the eye, and Pride Month as a whole is not needed, because there is no prejudice that exists against differing sexual orientations. There's no hate, there's no marginalization, and we are truly able to get to that point where there's just simply no need for the advocacy, because it is totally and utterly accepted in all cruxes and corners of the world. I get what you're saying here, but like, we are not going to lose track of the purpose of that month until that happens. And when that happens, there would be no need for the month.
Right. So that was, I maybe just like worded it wrong, but that is essentially what I was saying, is that if it were not so much as it wasn't, it was accepted, and that it was something that, it wasn't pinpointed for a month because of how unaccepted it is, and it was just a seem like normality, that it wouldn't have to go so hard for just like 1 month. It's kind of just like Juneteenth, or even like Black History Month, where it's like, okay, we could be teaching kids about Black history every single day all throughout the year in history classes, but instead you pinpoint it to just slavery. They don't teach them about
I'm so sorry. What's the point here? So why shouldn't we have a Pride Month? I'm not hearing you. I don't get it. Maybe like just try to restate your argument here.
It's not an argument. It was just a statement, and you had stated it already, and I agreed with it.
Okay, so but if you agreed with what I think, then you'd obviously recognize the need for Pride Month.
So again, I do recognize the need for Pride Month now.
So then you think we should have a Pride Month?
I feel like right now, like it's needed, yes, but in the long span of things, I don't think that if community had accepted us and we don't have to sit here and like pinpoint it into a month because they do not accept us, then it wouldn't be needed.
You know what? Honestly, I think I said a little bit ago that I had semi-agreed with that if like being gay were to get normalized to a point where it's looked at no differently than being straight. But even
Right.
at that point, I think it's still going to be very important to touch on the historicity of homophobia and the prejudice against members of the LGBTQ plus community to make sure that it doesn't happen again because history tends to repeat itself. And even at that point, maybe a month would be a good thing as to make sure that that is highlighted and known by all. But yeah, you're right. I do appreciate you for coming up. I'm gonna go to move on to the next guest.
No problem. Thanks for having me.
All right, we're gonna go to move on to the next guest here, y'all. If we are in those guest requests, make sure that you think that we should not have a Pride Month here. Exactly. Hell yeah. Y'all, make sure that we're double tapping on that phone screen. Let's try to get up to 100K likes here. What's up, Doberman? Do you think that we should not have a Pride Month?
Hello, hello. I just wanted to bounce off of Urka's points because I kind of agree with her. I have a similar sentiment.
Well, I mean, just to like clarify, I want to talk to people that think that Pride Month right now is a bad thing. Is that do you
Yes,
agree with that?
right now in its current state, what Pride Month has become is not necessarily helpful to the LGBTQ community.
Okay. Do you think that we shouldn't have a Pride Month at all?
As it is right now, no.
No, just like a Pride Month at all, because I mean, like someone had brought up other issues about the over commercialization of the LGBTQ plus community, which I totally understand. But I'm just
Right.
looking to talk to homophobes.
No, I'm sure. Yeah, no, it's my main gripe is mainly with the uh fact that it becomes a space for straight people to be performative and hide behind while not vouching for the community the rest of the year, and also the corporatism and capitalism that has taken over pride and basically just like rainbow capitalism. That's my main gripe.
Yeah, no, I agree with those issues. Like
Yep.
I don't know, maybe there's a better word to like rephrase my background. I want to talk to people that think that Pride Month is bad because they're homophobic. You know?
Right.
Maybe there's a better way to word my background so I can make sure I get to talk to those people.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. I don't know. Make it more inflammatory. Do something that'll piss somebody off.
Oh, well, I appreciate you for coming up here, Doberman.
Yeah, no problem.
Have a good one. Yeah. Yeah, I'm gonna probably try to find a better way to word this background. Like my intention here is to like talk to people that think like being GAY is wrong or like, the month is gonna be relevant for like related issues born out of prejudice. What's up? How old are you?
40.
40, sweet. Do you think that we shouldn't have a Pride Month?
I'm breaking your rules. I love what you do. Keep on doing it, bud.
Hey, I appreciate you for the support, Daywalker. Have a good one. All right, we're gonna go ahead and move on to our next guest here, y'all. Let's go into what Nexus D Music has to say. I'll have to look at like other ways to word this background, y'all. What's up? How old are you?
18.
Perfect. Do you think that we shouldn't have a Pride Month?
I don't, but it's not for the reason that you're thinking it's going to be. I think the months don't do its intended purpose, and I feel like it's used as a pity month instead of looking as a month where we should celebrate like great leaders in the community or looking at the great strides the community made.
I don't know. When I go to Pride parades, I don't see anyone crying.
Well,
I don't see them taking pity. I see them taking great pride in their identities.
Well, I'm talking more so to like the people who are outside of the community, right? Because like one, I think intention of like these months is to give like awareness to like other people who don't know much about the community and to talk about like the great things the community done, right? The
Hmm.
thing with like this month, and I'm gonna use the example of like Black History Month, is that instead of the month being used as a month where we talk about like great social leaders, where we talk about like the great laws that they pass, the great things that they do, it's instead used as a month where we look at, oh, look at these poor people, look at these people that we should take pity on. And I think for like the younger generations, we should have people that we can look up to in these communities where we can like, emulate. So
Yeah, guys, you know what? I'm now recognizing that there is a lot of critiques of like the way in which Pride Month is like currently like focused that don't have to do with homophobia. And I am going to leave those critiques to members of the community that are more nuanced with what it specifically stands for, what the advocation is, and issues that can be internally critiqued from the members of the community. So I'm actually just gonna go ahead and Nexus, I appreciate you for coming up.
all right.
I'm just gonna go ahead and change my background here Because in all reality, I don't think I'm in a position to address critiques of like people that are a part of the community about Pride Month. I feel kind of icky doing that as a straight man. So we're just gonna go ahead and switch to why is being a lesbian wrong here for the rest of the day. You know, like I think that like allyship in the sense of combating homophobia is going to be warranted from like, you know, from straight people. That's good. But not like I'm not gonna like tell someone that's a member of the LGBTQ plus community that their like legitimate like concerns of Pride Month are invalid. Like I'm not, you know. So we're just gonna go ahead and switch to this topic for everyone in the guest request. We are now just gonna be talking to individuals that think that being a lesbian is wrong, y'all. So make sure to hop in those guest requests if you do, and we're gonna go and pull up our first guest. But for the 21 people in there, if you don't think that being a lesbian is wrong, just exit the guest request now here, y'all folks. But yeah, let's go ahead and try to get our first guest of the night up in here. Let's go and talk to Charlie here, y'all. Hey, what's going on? How old are you?
Oh crap! I did not mean that. I was meant to leave. My
No worries. We're gonna go to move on to our next guest, y'all. If we are in those guest requests, make sure that we specifically do think that being a lesbian is wrong. Alrighty. Everyone, just give us a moment for our next individual to load up in here. All right, they're not loading in, so we're gonna go to move on to our next guest. Hashtag Dad Life. Let's go ahead and see if they load in. All right, Dad Life isn't loading in. We're going to try to move on to Caitlin here. Literally no one is loading in chat. Just be patient and bear with us here, y'all. Hey, what's up, Caitlin? How old are you?
I am 21. Oops, didn't mean to do that.
Nice. Do you think that being a lesbian is wrong?
No, I don't.
Awesome. I do appreciate you for coming up, but we are just looking to talk to people that do. Y'all, please mind my boundaries. We are just looking to debate with people that disagree here, folks. Moving on to our next guest. What's up? How old are you? All right, Carly's not even here, so we're just going to move on to our next guest. Everyone just give us a point. We are going to get a debate going here, y'all. You just got to give us a second. You just got to give us a second here, folks. We're going to try to get a debate going here for today, but literally, like, no one is loading in. Y'all, just because of how long it's taking, like, a single guest to load in, hop out of the guest request if you don't disagree. What's up? How old are you? Okay, bro, they are like fully at the gym. Yo, Elgas, dude, Elgas, he's like fully at the gym. Moving on to our next guest, Clef here. Everyone give him a second to load in. Also, y'all, make sure that we're double tapping. Let's try to get those likes up. And spam FYP in that comment section. What's up, Clef? How old are you? Clef, hi, dude. Hello? What is going on, bro? This is so unserious. What the fuck is going on with guests? Hi, Michael. How old are you?
I'm 18.
Perfect. Do you think that being a lesbian is wrong, sir?
Well, honestly, I think what you're doing is kind of wrong here. Like, why are you asking people to come out and like promoting homophobia in that way? I
Oh,
just had
this
a
is
question
not a
about
live that
that.
promotes homophobia. This is a
No,
live
I
that
know,
actually
but I feel like,
logically dismantles it. So,
well, logically dismantling it.
yeah. Have you seen one of my lives before?
I have, yeah, I've been watching for a while.
Oh, then you should know this.
I just think it's wrong though, because like,
Why?
well, for starters, right? You're trying to come like get people up here and criticize them. Um, and like, I honestly, I don't promote homophobia. Like, I'm
Yeah,
gay,
yeah.
right?
I do try to criticize people with homophobic beliefs because I think that they're wrong to hold, and I think that I can demonstrate that quite confluently. What's the issue with this? Like
There's
you
no
said something
issue.
about platforming homophobia. I think
Yeah,
that
if I,
homophobia is already, one second, Michael. I think that homophobia is already platformed. It's platformed in the government and
it's
all
systemic, yeah.
one second, in the government and institutions and schools and churches. And I think in all these places where it is already, you know, the predominant voice, they don't get any pushback. They don't have, you know, a 19-year-old that knows his shit up there logically dismantling every sentence that comes out of their mouth. So it just so happens on this live that we are hearing out the concerns of people that are real, that do exist in society, and those same beliefs happen to drive society, leading to the systemic oppression of the LGBTQ plus community. And that's where I step in and I dismantle that shit. Right? If you're
Right.
mad at me for
I'm not mad at
platforming
you. No,
homophobia,
I'm not
it's
mad at you.
already
But
platformed.
you're
I'm
just
doing
taking my
something
words
about
and
it.
running with them. That's not what I meant. I just feel like the question, I was just criticizing the question, not your live. Like,
I
no
know,
one,
but I'm more than willing to hear your critiques, Michael. Maybe you could word them differently so I could understand better.
you know, for sure. I mean, I just had something else to say other than why is being lesbian wrong? Because I feel like that's just like too broad of a question. Like, no one's gonna come up here and say being a lesbian is wrong because of
Okay, so
society.
were you lying earlier when you told me that you've watched my lives before? I probably talk to over 100 people every day that think being a lesbian is wrong.
But do you not understand how like people might come up here and like troll like that?
Okay, so I just think that you're going to be ignorant to the systemic homophobia that exists in people if you think that no
No,
one thinks being a lesbian is wrong.
listen,
Like I don't what
because
like are you saying that people actually don't think that being a lesbian is wrong, Michael?
no, I'm not saying that. I'm not
So
saying that.
if you weren't
'Cause
saying that, then
I
you'd
suffer
understand that I
homophobia
do
every
talk to
single day.
people. I talk to hundreds of people that think being a lesbian is wrong every day, and that's the fact.
Being a lesbian is wrong. Do you think that? Do you think that?
Michael, why would I think that? I mean, I'm up here saying it's not wrong and dismantling people's argument that justify that it is. I
I
don't
know,
know
but
what
like,
the
what position do you have on it though? Like, that's my question. Like,
my
what?
position is that being a lesbian is not wrong.
n- No, like what? Like, okay, what power do you have to comment on that being straight? Like, systemically,
Oh,
right? That's what I
hey,
mean. Like, what
do
power
you
do you
think that
have?
racism against black people's wrong?
I do.
Yeah, you're white. What power do you have to speak on that? Do you think that the Holocaust was
I
wrong?
think it's wrong. Yeah, but I don't have the ability to critique that. Like,
You don't have the ability to critique racism?
no, I can, bruh. Oh my goodness.
No,
Of
this is what you're
course,
saying right now.
that's not what I'm saying.
Chat, correct me if I'm wrong. He just said I don't have the ability to critique that.
Oh my God.
I mean, do maybe like reword that? So you're essentially asking me what power do I have as a straight person to be an ally, and
I'm
you
not,
know,
bruh.
oh,
No,
you said that too. Okay,
okay.
reworded. I don't. I'm just taking your words and responding to them. If you want to like word it a different way, feel free.
Yeah, no, I just feel like, okay. I mean, you changed it to the subject of racism, but I feel like that's not really like
That was an analogy.
equal.
You're saying why
I know.
you,
I
you
don't think
said like I as
I
a
don't
straight
think that
person.
analogy.
Well, you implied that I as a straight person cannot touch on these issues as I'm not a member of the community.
You can touch on the issues, but you can't critique on the hate that people get because you never have to suffer that
Wait,
because
I'm
you
not
are
speaking on
straight.
the hate that people get. I'm speaking
I
on the
know.
hate that people give. Okay, there's a big difference there. I will never speak for a member of the LGBTQ plus community and what it feels as to receive homophobia, but I definitely can speak
Michael
to the
Karen
people that
quit, bro.
perpetuate that. Did you get that point? Because that was a very important point. I don't speak on the hate that people get. I speak on the hate that people give. Okay.
That's
Do you know what
fair.
that means? Do you kind of get
Yeah,
that?
I get that.
Right? And that's what the point of this platform is. I will never sit here and speak for someone that is a part of
But
the
you were
LGBTQ plus
though
community. How so?
before,
When?
like the previous people before you changed the question. The only reason I came on here, first of all, was just to critique the question because I feel like the question is whatchamacallit.
Well, I don't wait, what did I do wrong? I ran the topic, why shouldn't there be a Pride Month? He left. I'll go ahead and finish talking. And then I realized that there was concerns coming from members of the community. And then I even verbally recognized that I shouldn't be addressing those and changed the topic. Like I did that myself without you coming up here, Michael. We're gonna go ahead and move on to our next guest here. Let's go ahead and see what Spiritually Southern has to say, y'all. I didn't kick him; he just left. What's going on, Spiritually? How old are you?
I'm 33, and I don't think being lesbian is wrong, but don't kick me off yet because I do have a caveat with that. Okay, so I'm a bisexual woman, and there is a concept called gold star lesbians. Have you heard of those?
No, 1 second. Jordan, thank you for the $50 on Venmo. Let's get a W, Jordan, in that comment section. Thank you so much for all the love. I really appreciate you. Massive W, Jordan, in that chat. Thank you so much for the $50 on Venmo. I don't know what a gold star lesbian
So a
is.
gold star lesbian is a concept that a lesbian can look at a bisexual woman and say, you slept with men, you're gross, right? It's the terminology that lesbians look down on bisexual women because they can have relationships with men. And it's almost like the concept of a man saying, I can fuck you straight, but it's a lesbian saying, I can fuck you lesbian.
Okay, so first of all, I've literally never heard about this before, and second of all, I think it's harmful for you to associate this with like a sexual orientation, because like even if someone were to do that, and like you know, we just can assume that this is like wrong to do, this wouldn't reflect on their sexual orientation. Like I don't know anything about this, but why are we associating actions of people with their sexual orientation?
I
That's
have
like
no
saying that
idea. I'll be
because
honest with you.
one
That's
second,
a
one
term
second,
that's been
spiritually.
used forever, though. That's a term that's been used forever, and it's biphobic.
Can I speak? Can I speak? Like,
You-
for instance, if a straight person does something wrong, Zale, I appreciate you for the game bow. I appreciate that. Well then, you know, I'm just gonna let Kaylee. I don't know what you're talking about. I bet Kaylee does. I'll let her up real quick.
Hey, yeah.
Hi.
I just want to let you know. What she's saying is an accurate term. Gold star lesbian is a real term, and many of us actually. I'm going to speak for myself. I don't use that term, but it was a lot. It was a lot more popular. I'm 31, just so you know. I don't know your names. I'm going to call you. I'm going to call you spiritually.
You can.
I came out at 18 years old, and back then it was a very, very, very common term, and it was actually like a term used to, I don't know, glorify the idea of people not sleeping with men, but like ever, and that's why a lot of us canceled the term as things have progressed on. That does not mean that there are not still people that use the term. I personally haven't heard it used much anymore, but I'm on the same side of the argument with you. I just wanted to let Dean know it is a term, and he probably hasn't heard it. He's 19 years old, so it's not as common because
My bad, sweetheart. I didn't mean to like make you feel bad, Dean. I really didn't. I just took the opportunity because I was like, ooh, a way to talk about biphobia and get rid of it. Yay, right? I wasn't meaning to be ugly.
Okay. Well,
and it's used amongst the lesbian community too. It's targeted at bisexual women, and it's targeted at lesbians that have slept with men prior to coming out as being less valuable to I don't know. It's kind of the same concept of like a body count being high and the predatory misogynistic world.
Well,
but yeah, that's it.
Hey, I appreciate the both of you for coming up. Thank you for the education, Kaylee.
Absolutely.
Adios. Kaylee, a new concept that I've literally never heard about. Sweet. Moving on to our next guest here, y'all. We're gonna go and get our next guest up in here at this point. Literally never heard about that concept before. We're gonna go and see what Gray has to say, y'all. Make sure that we're double tapping on that phone screen, folks. Let's try to get up to 150,000 likes. And she was wrong about it too. Yeah, that's why I brought Kaylee up. What's up, Gray? How old are you?
I'm 20.
Perfect. Do you think that being a lesbian is wrong, sir?
Hell yeah.
Okay, why so?
Because it's just wrong to be straight.
Okay, so you're actually gonna have to articulate reason, and if you can't, you're just merely describing your prejudice to us. So do you have like lights on, no one's home, or do you actually have a reason here?
I'm just straight, so.
Okay, I'm straight too, but why does this like necessarily make you homophobic? I don't think it does. And if your claim is that being a lesbian is wrong just because that's how you think and feel just cuz, well then give me the relevant distinction between your prejudice and the prejudice of a white supremacist against a black person. There is none. Both of y'all are operating off of your emotions, your feelings, what you think. No reason involved in the thought process here.
Why, like, this whole thing does not make sense.
I bet a lot doesn't make sense to you, Gray. I'm sorry. I'm going to be honest. But, you know, I want to walk you through it. What are your qualms? Let's hear them.
No, you walk me through it. Tell
Okay.
me.
So there's nothing wrong with being lesbian because there's no clear articulatable reason why it would be wrong. When we're making a positive moral claim about, well, anything, like this is right, this is wrong, we have to have good reason to do so, because when we make claims that anything is right or wrong without good reason, this is where prejudice and harm come in. I mean, racism is the most intuitive example. Are you racist, Gray?
No, are you trying to say I'm racist?
No, so you don't think that there's like anything wrong with being black, but yet forever there has existed a whole lot of people who think being black is wrong with no clear articulatable reason. So when you do that same thing but in the context of like members of the LGBTQ plus community, well, you should evaluate your same thought process as you would evaluate the thought process of a white supremacist.
I'm gonna just say, fuck June. Fuck the LGBTQ whatever community.
For what reason? Give me one reason why being a lesbian is wrong.
Because you could just be straight.
You could just be straight? Okay. So first of all, you can't. We can't change your sexual orientations. Nicholas, I appreciate you for the $5 on PayPal. W. Nicholas.
All right, how bad do you have to be down bad to go just for a woman if you're a girl?
Okay, Gray, well, first of all, I don't understand if it were to be a choice why this would be considered down bad. I bet there's a lot of straight women who would prefer women over men, even if they have a lot of access to men, okay? Then secondly, all right, it's not about some mental decision here to change our orientation. Like, for instance, Greg, can you just choose to be, like, attracted and, like, aroused by me right now?
Hell no, I don't go that way.
But I thought you said it was a choice. I thought you're saying that they could just choose to be straight and that you have to be down bad to choose to be a lesbian. But now you're saying you can't make that choice. So if you can't make that choice, what makes you think anyone else could?
You try to flip the switch on me now.
Jordan, I appreciate you for the $69.69 on Venmo. Let's get a W, Jordan. Thank you so much for all the love. Massive W, Jordan, in that comment section. I appreciate you so much, Jordan. You're pulling through here literally every single day of the week and just showing so much love and support. I absolutely love you, Jordan. Massive W, Jordan, in that comment section. Seriously, if you ever want to pop up here and say what's good, please feel free. I know you're at its bro side, and you know, you'd be the first up. We're going to move on to our next guest at this point, y'all, but seriously, W, Jordan, guys, if anyone else wants to support me, my Venmo as well as my PayPal are in my bio, y'all. What's up, Sid? How old are you?
I'm 33.
Nice. Do you think that being a lesbian is wrong, Sid?
I don't. I just wanted to come and say what the 18-year-old could not articulate to you in regards to what he was trying to say. And your
Okay.
platform is allowing people that are ignorant enough to be against things to piggyback off of you. Basically, coming on here, the people who are against this or have such hate are using it to using your platform because you are articulate and because people watch it to spread their hate. At that point, there is no changing their mind, kind of like people who are stuck in religious beliefs or politics. At a certain point, you can't change their mind. And so when you
But I could change the mind of the people watching, and that's what's valuable to me.
But the people watching
imagine
are
it this
like
way.
me, who-
Imagine it this way. The people that I want to reach are the individuals that are open-minded, but simply lack the education on, like, in the context of individuals who are part of the LGBTQ plus, and therefore are prejudiced about it because maybe their parents have prejudice, people around them have prejudice, or that's just what they're socialized into. I mean, imagine someone popping up here with these homophobic beliefs and just getting torn to fucking shreds, like logically and rationally speaking by myself. Then all the thousands of people out there who may agree with him, how are they going to feel? Because I know in the past when I've watched a debate between two parties, when I agree with one party, but they get fucking destroyed, then I start questioning my own thought process. I start questioning my own beliefs. And that's what I hope to achieve. Like, we could say in a eudaimonic world, I want to change the mind of a guest, but all things considered, when they're hard-minded enough and they're set in their ways, I'm trying to change the mind of everyone listening who agrees with the guests. And Kaylee, thank you for the $20 on Venmo. Let's get a massive W, Kaylee, in that comment section. I appreciate you so much for the love, Kaylee. We all love you here. W, Kaylee, y'all. But you know what? I want to go ahead and give you the stage to respond. Take it away.
No, and like I completely respect that. I appreciate that. I think the community itself appreciates that. I just think that there are going to be a lot of ignorant people that will hop on to spread more hate, and the people that are a part of that community listening could be harmed by what they say. In that sense, you know, making a standpoint when we go back to history and stuff, the biggest people who've made impacts like Martin Luther King and stuff, he never really called up people to debate with him face to face because he didn't want to continue to spread those hateful words. He just vocalized, but I understand your point.
Wait, I'm so sorry. You don't think that, like, you don't think that, like, the protests against the Jim Crow laws, like, made individuals who were racist speak up about their beliefs? No,
They
I mean,
did. What I'm saying, him as an
incomplacency,
individual.
one second. Incomplacency always causes individuals who disagree to get mad and get vocal. But unfortunately, incomplacency with the social norms that are homophobic by nature is going to be required for us to try to build a society in which they don't exist. I do understand your concerns. I don't think at this point that I'll stop hosting these lives, but I do appreciate you for hopping up here. At the end of the day, what I think I'm doing is good.
No, I do too. Like I said, I just wanted to, because that kid was really struggling with trying to say what he was trying to tell you in the sense of why he thought this could make it worse. But I really appreciate it. I think a large majority appreciate it. And I think that, you know, with times changing technology, that this is going to be the new way of like, you know, making a stance and things like that. So no,
Well, I
I
appreciate you for
completely
coming up
agree.
here. All right, I appreciate that. We're going to move on to our next guest at this point. Make sure if we are in those guest requests that we do think that being a lesbian is wrong. I did want to reiterate something I saw one of my mods, Nat, say. They said, I'm not a hero, I'm just advocating for what's right, and I want that to be very known, bro. Like, sitting up here saying that there's nothing wrong with giving everyone basic human rights shouldn't be praised. Like, this is something everyone should do. We're going to move on to our next guest, Jeff, at this point. Nat, by the way. Let's go ahead and see what our next guest here has to say. What's up, Jeff? How old are you?
16.
Awesome. You got to be at least 18 to be at TikTok Live. Y'all, for everyone watching, you got to be at least 18 if you are in those guest requests. Let's go ahead and see what our next guest here has to say for the night, y'all. What's going on? How old are you?
I'm 18.
Nice. What year were you born in?
I was born in. Oh, fuck.
Yeah, you're not 18. Moving on. L Fetus in the chat. L Fetus in the chat. L Fetus in the chat. Moving on to our next guest. What's up, Matthew? How old are you?
I wanted to have nigga.
Okay, another fetus screaming the N-word. I do apologize for that. Moving on to our next guest here, y'all. Dude, all right. Whoa. Hey, what's up? How old are you?
Whoa.
You have the craziest echo I've ever heard. I gotta move the fuck on. Let's go and see what Olivia has to say. Y'all, double tap on that phone screen. We are not double tapping fast enough. I want to see those likes fucking skyrocket right now. Take your fingers, double tap away on that phone screen. Hi, Olivia. How old are you?
12.
Oh, dear God, Olivia. No, this live is not for you. This live is not for you, Olivia. Oh, hi. Are you driving?
Yeah. Well, I'm
You
21.
got-
I'm 21.
Nice. Feel free to re-request when you're not driving. That just violates the TikTok TOS. Gotta keep you safe on the road. Olivia, turn off your phone. Mods, if you could find their banner. I get very uncomfortable with 12-year-olds watching. Sometimes there's arguments that come up that 12-year-olds should not be watching. Hi, how old are you?
You hear me?
I sure can. How old are you?
18.
Nice. What year were you born in?
2006.
Sweet. Do you think that being a lesbian is wrong, sir? Oh. Okay, he just left. Moving on to our next guest, I guess. Let's go ahead and see what our next guest has to say. All right, y'all. Interesting. Let's go ahead and see what's up. Hi, how old are you?
18.
Nice. What year were you born in?
2005.
Nice. Do you think that being a lesbian is wrong?
Yes,
Okay, why so?
because girls
Give one.
shouldn't be together with girls.
Okay, yeah, why not?
Because it's disgusting.
Oh, okay. So essentially you're just describing your prejudice to us. So what's the relevant distinction between you and your argument and a YT supremacist saying the same thing about interracial marriage?
Shut up.
Oh, so you actually can't challenge your prejudice. So yeah, you remember when Sid came up here and said that some people are just hateful and they're not going to change their mind and you shouldn't platform those people? You know what, Sid? That was a perfect example of where you are right. Hi, how old are you? All right, Dan is not here. We're going to move on to our next guest. Let's go ahead and see what our next guest here has to say, y'all. We are still just trying to get a debate going here, but unfortunately it's just not working. Robin, thank you so much for the $10 on PayPal. I appreciate you so much for the love. Let's get some W Robins in that chat, ladies and gentlemen. I appreciate you so much, Robin. And Jessica, thank you so much for the $10 on Venmo. Jessica says, I appreciate you for what you do, but you should consider voice acting. You know what? Just because you said that, I will. W Robin and W Jessica, y'all. If you want to get a message across to me, my Venmo, my PayPal are in my bio. I read all of the donations. It's essentially a YouTube super chat, and it supports me so much. Love you all. What's up, Vincent? How old are you?
I'm 19.
Yeah, I'm not going to believe you for a second. Fetuses, stay out of the guest requests, all right? This is an adult conversation we are having here today, all right, ladies and gentlemen. Moving on. Hi, how old are you?
11.
Okay, and the one person that I actually don't think was 11 and probably was an adult decided to come up here and troll. Be patient, okay, guys? We will find 11. Okay, yeah, okay. Hi, how old are you?
I'm 24.
Perfect. Do you think that being a lesbian is wrong, sir?
Absolutely.
Okay, they're lagging so hard. I also think I heard a car in the background, so we are just going to move on at this point. Yo, let's get some FYP spammed in that chat and also make sure that we're double tapping here. What's up, Mara? How old are you?
18.
Nice. What year were you born in?
2006.
Okay, I don't believe you. Moving on. Guys, why all the fetuses? Like, this is craziness. Hi, how old are you?
Hey, I'm 26.
Perfect. Do you think that being a lesbian is wrong, sir?
Actually, I do.
Okay, why so?
So, the problem with lesbianism broadly,
It's not a
and
word.
any,
Lesbianism is not a word, but continue.
that's actually wrong. You're wrong about that, but
Lawrence,
pop off.
I appreciate you for the
Anyways.
$5 on Venmo. W. Lawrence in the chat. No, I'll go ahead and explain that one. So lesbianism is not a word because being a lesbian is just a descriptive word to describe an individual's sexual attractions. And when you associate like that preface ism with the word, you're almost assuming it to be like a belief or like an ideology or a group of beliefs. But no, it's just
Is it not?
who someone wants. No, it's not at all. It's just who someone wants to fuck.
Well, yeah, but that's their belief, and that's how they want to express themselves, and that's
No,
what they
it's
choose.
It's not a belief, it's a preference. I'd say
Yeah,
we
it's-
build our beliefs, we can choose our beliefs, and some beliefs are better than other beliefs. But we can't build our sexual attractions, we can't choose our sexual attractions,
You
and
can't
no
actually.
sexual attractions are better than the other ones.
Okay, the big thing of like being born gay and stuff. This is the
Okay,
topic
don't say
I
the
wanna
word,
touch
don't
on.
say that word, don't say that word, don't say that word. You gotta say lesbian because TikTok does not like that word. It will take me down. By the way, guys, we already got a flag. Hit that follow button for when we will go down. It's bound to happen. It is for the 3.5 thousand people watching this live will get taken down in the next 15 minutes. Especially with this argument, TikTok hates it. So just go ahead and give me your reasons why you think that being a lesbian is wrong. I don't really want you to touch on the whole like born or choose thing unless that is your argument. TikTok really just does not like that one, and I don't want to get taken down. So why specifically do you think that being a lesbian is wrong, sir? Click on your profile picture and click the icon of the mic. There you go.
Okay, in simple terms, in the most basic sense of it, I think being lesbian is wrong because where are all the bitches for me? They're taking all the bitches, and
You
they're
spent
just leaving them.
you spent that long just to troll? Crazy. Moving on. He spent that long just to troll. Also, not it's weird to call women bitches. Hi Kelly, how old are you?
I'm 18.
Nice. What year are you born in?
2005.
Nice. Do you think that being a lesbian is wrong, Kelly?
No.
Okay. Hey, yay, perfect. Base, I guess, but we are going to move on to our next guest. We are only looking to talk to people that do. Also, if anyone wants to support me, my Venmo as well as my PayPal are in my bio. I get 100% of the proceeds on those platforms, and I just appreciate y'all so much for the support. What's up, Teresa? How old are you?
44.
Perfect. Do you think that being a lesbian is wrong?
I believe everybody has the right to love who they love.
W. Maddie, thank you so much for the $25 on Venmo. Maddie says, W. Dean, happy Pride Month. Keep doing what you're doing. I love you, Maddie, and thank you so much for the $25 on Venmo. Y'all, let's show some love to Maddie in that chat, everyone. Sage, I appreciate you for that game bow as well. W. Maddie, massive W. Maddie in that chat. Let's go to move on to our next guest inspired here, folks, for our next debate of the night, y'all. And the unemployed, thank you for the fruit friends. Also, y'all, make sure that we are double tapping on that phone screen. Right now, we're at 270,000 likes. Let's try to get those likes up. Let's go for 300,000 likes here today. Make sure that we're double tapping. Additionally, everyone, direct your attention to my finger, and more specifically to where it's pointing. You will see a red button right here. That's a follow button. Make sure to hit it because when the live gets taken down, you'll be able to find me again. What's up, Marty? How old are you?
16.
All right, you got to be 18 to be in TikTok Live. So just to kind of reiterate my two rules for everyone that has come in, I want to debate people that think being a lesbian is wrong, meaning if you don't think it's wrong, politely stay out of the guest requests, but you got to be at least 18 years old. So if you're younger than 18, I can't, you're like that last dude and you're 16, hop out of there. What's up, Bubba? How old are you?
42.
Perfect. Do you think that being a lesbian is wrong based upon your profile picture? I got to assume that you do.
Hell yeah, I do. And gays are wrong.
Okay, so I'm just going to go ahead and reiterate this for you, Bubba. Do not say the word G-A-Y on the live. It gets the live flagged and banned. Only use the word lesbians. You want to seem to talk about men, so you could say lesbians for boys. We just have to use this language for TikTok. But go ahead and unmute and tell me why. Okay, his profile picture is a picture of the Confederate flag. Do I really think he's going to be smart enough to figure out how to unmute? Bubba, so right now your mic is muted. I'll go ahead and walk you through how to unmute it. So click on the flag in the bottom right-hand corner, on the icky flag, okay, click on it, and then you'll see an icon of a mic pop up on your phone screen about right here. Then click that icon of the mic. Let's see if you could do it, Bubba. Put those reading glasses on, Bubba. Let's see if you could follow a very simple two-step tutorial here. Bubba, click on your profile picture, a second menu will pop up. Then click the icon of the mic. That's all you gotta do. That's all you gotta do, Bubba, and you're not doing it. Truly, you can't make this up. I appreciate you for the glasses. Whoever sent that, I love you. Truly, you can't make this up. Okay, I sent you another invite to unmute. All you have to do is now click accept. Bubba ain't figuring it out, chat. I'm not gonna lie. Bubba ain't figuring it out. Maddie, I appreciate you for the 1 gifted sub. Bubba, I gotta kick you, buddy. You just gotta re-request for me, all right? By the way, anyone, if you're watching and you want to support me, my Venmo as well as my PayPal are in my bio. I get 100% of the proceeds over those platforms, and everything's appreciated. You get a pop-up box at the top of my screen where I'll give you a shout-out. You could also attach a message to your donation, and I could read it out on live. We're going to go ahead and move on to our next guest now. Let's go and talk to Tay. Maddie, I appreciate you for that gifted sub. Thank you so much for the love. And Lady, I appreciate you for the roses. What's up, Tay? How old are you?
I'm 18.
Perfect. What year were you born in? Maddie, thank you for all the
06.
gifted subs. Massive W, Maddie, in the chat, yo. Perfect. Do you think that being a lesbian is wrong?
I personally do not think so.
Lady, I appreciate you so much for the galaxy. Massive W, Lady, in that chat, and thank you so much for the guitar as well. All right, y'all, keep in mind we are only looking to talk to people that do think it is wrong. Thank you so much for the guitar, and thank you for the galaxy. You guys are being so kind to me right now. Oh, and Roasted, thank you for the $15 on Venmo. Y'all, please. Welcome back in, everyone. What is up, Kalani? What is up, Catherine? What is up, JJ? Spam the chat, spam the likes, spam the shares. That's how we do it here, baby. So for everyone coming back in, we were doing great. We had a live there for about an hour, and we were able to reach up to 4.2K, but then we got taken down for a 10-minute breather by TikTok. That's typically what happens when we have people coming up here that are spewing some more hateful rhetoric. So I think what we need to do now is just automatically kick those people, or the live will get taken down by TikTok. And I understand why they do it. But yeah, so everyone coming back up in here, welcome back in to the stream, ladies and gentlemen. Make sure that we are double tapping on that phone screen. Let's try to get up to 100K likes. Make sure that we're sharing out with a couple friends. And if we don't have friends, make sure you're copying that damn link. And make sure, most importantly, that you are hopping in those guest requests if you think that being a lesbian is wrong. For all my friends coming in here, happy Pride Month, y'all. This month is the celebration of the LGBTQ plus community. And you know what? This shit right here is a way in which I'm going to, show my advocation. At least in one aspect. We have some more things coming up for the month that I'm pretty excited about. And I'll fill y'all more in about them and the more that we get, kind of set in concrete here. The month here, you guys. I appreciate you for that heart me. Let's go ahead and see what our first guest has to say. What's up? How old are you?
20.
Perfect. Do you think that being a lesbian is wrong, sir?
No.
Okay, all right. Well, we're going to go to move on to our next guest. So, yeah, everyone coming up in here, we are only looking to talk to people that do think that being a lesbian is wrong. So make sure that you do if you are in the guest request, y'all. What's up? How old are you?
I'm 32.
Nice. Do you think that being a lesbian is wrong, sir?
I don't think that a lesbian is something you can be.
Okay, so lesbians absolutely exist. What is this nonsense? What is this fucking...
Yeah, they're just people who engage in behavior that is homosexual, TikTok.
So actually, no. So being a lesbian is descriptive of an individual's attractions. Like, I don't think that any sexual orientation, being a lesbian included, describes an individual's actions, but more so their attractions. Like, for instance, how old were you when you lost your virginity?
19.
19. And what is your sexual orientation? Are you straight?
Yeah.
Okay, were you straight before you lost your virginity?
Yeah.
But how could you be straight before you lost your virginity if being straight describes the type of intercourse you engage in?
It doesn't describe the intercourse that you engage in.
Does it describe your sexual attractions?
Attraction, yeah.
So then why wouldn't we also say that same thing about lesbians? It describes their attractions.
Because your attraction doesn't... No, I would say that... lesbian refers to their attraction and behaviors. It does not refer to their identity. So you can't be straight, right?
Oh, wait, I thought you just said that I just thought that you said that you are straight. Just like people in the chat.
I'm describing my attractiveness. Yeah, no, it's not something
maybe this is just a semantic.
You're asking me who I'm attracted to.
So, but you said I am straight, almost as if it was referring to a part of your identity. But if this is just a game of semantics, then I'm going to move on. I don't have time for semantics.
Well, semantics are important in a debate, are they not?
Yeah, actually, no, I don't think that this specific dispute is going to be important. We're going to go to move on to our next guest here, y'all. If we are in those guest requests, make sure that we do think that being a lesbian is wrong. He honestly just kind of sounded like he was wasting our time, chat. I'm not going to lie to y'all. We're going to go to move on here. What's up, Jamie? How old are you?
29.
29, perfect. What year were you born in by chance?
94.
Perfect. Do you think that being a lesbian is wrong, sir?
Yeah, but I don't know. I don't have any opinion. Sorry, I've got to exit out.
Okay, so he said, yeah, I have the opinion that being a lesbian is wrong, but I don't have any opinions. Okay, we're just going to move on, bro. Y'all, if we're in those guest requests, make sure that we think it's wrong. We don't have time for this shit. We don't have time for this fuckery. We're here for debates, y'all. I apologize for the first couple misses on the guests. Thank you for the paper crane, Angela. What's up? How old are you?
15.
Yeah, you got to be at least 18 to be in TikTok Live. Let's get an L fetus spammed in that chat, guys. Let's see that L fetus start to roll, ladies and gentlemen. For everyone coming back up in here, we got a ban on that first live, y'all, but we are back. Mary, what is going on? How old are you?
19.
What's that, Mary?
19.
19, and what year were you born in? Mary is not 19, chat. Let's keep those L fetuses going. I think that we're currently getting raided by Jake Paul, possibly Logan Paul as well. Let's get an L Jake Paul raid, an L fetus. Hell yeah, what's up? How old are you?
I'm 18.
Nice. What year are you born in?
2005.
Oh, perfect. Do you think that being a lesbian is wrong?
I do. My wife thinks so too.
Okay, are you trolling? I'm going to go ahead and guess so. Moving on to our next guest. This is pretty annoying here, chat. Let's go and see what our next guest here has to say. Y'all, please don't waste my time. We're just looking for real debates here today. This is really annoying. I'm going to keep it so fucking blunt with y'all. Don't annoy me. Hi, how old are you?
19.
19, perfect. Do you think that being a lesbian is wrong?
No, but I do have something to touch on.
Okay, moving on. Y'all, I literally have 2 rules for being in the guest request. The first rule is just simply you have to think that being a lesbian is wrong. And the second rule is you got to be at least 18. Please follow and respect those 2 rules. Hi, how old are you?
I'm 26.
26, awesome. Do you think that being a lesbian is wrong, sir?
I would say so, yes.
All right, why so, sir?
It's in disharmony with nature.
Okay, how?
How? Because I believe in the telos of the body. The anatomy has a function, it has a purpose. If your anatomy and your functionality of your biology is in disagreement with nature, I believe that is a wrong
Oh, is the function and
reality.
purpose of like the PP to go in a vajayjay? So it's like wrong when you use it for anything else?
Absolutely. It serves reproduction, it serves life. If it does not serve life, it's not a functional. We don't celebrate dysfunctional things, in my opinion.
Yeah, so really easy counter argument here. What is the function, the telos, the purpose of my lips?
To eat food, to kiss people for different purposes.
Oh, wait. So how did you determine that one of the functions of the lips is to kiss? What purpose does that serve in nature?
Because kiss is a structure in the intimacy process. One of
So if it, but it seems live visibility is restricted. Someone is saying that my live contains unoriginal or reproduced content? What the hell? That's so weird. Hey, is it wrong for me to engage in intercourse with an infertile woman?
Absolutely, as long as you acknowledge her infertility.
Yeah, sure. So, yeah, how do you determine the functions or the purposes of like the parts of our body?
By understanding the broader purpose of the human life.
Well, I don't even think that we have a prescriptive purpose, and I think that the only way you could justify that is if a god were to exist. I mean, do you believe in a higher power?
Either you believe things are random, meaningless, subjective, orderless, or you believe in a telos, logical, ordered universe. Are you that subjectivist, nihilistic?
So I simply asked you a question, and then you just like responded to my question with a false dichotomy. I'm asking you if you believe in a god.
Yeah. God does not have to exist for order to exist.
Oh, wait, God doesn't have to exist for order to exist, you're right, but in order for a prescriptive purpose of what humanity is supposed to do, a God must exist.
You can say that. All I'm saying is I don't need God to make the claim that order needs to exist without God.
No, you need God to make the claim that humans are supposed to procreate, and if they don't, they're doing something wrong.
Yeah, regardless of God, there are certain things that are in alignment with reality, and there are certain things that are in misalignment with reality. If you're going to celebrate dysfunction, just acknowledge it's a dysfunction, and you're accepting dysfunction in your society. That's it.
So you're not really responding to any of the points I'm making here. How do you know that humanity
I'm telling
is supposed to
you,
reproduce?
God doesn't matter for lesbianism
Absolutely
to be
does.
wrong or right.
I'll go ahead and explain to you exactly why God matters. Okay. So yeah. So in order for you to say that like humanity has a prescriptive function or purpose or use, then you have to assume that some conscious, intentful creator made humanity this way. Because if this conscious, intentful creator doesn't exist, then we don't have these prescriptive functions put on us. We could simply observe and describe what our bodies can do in a descriptive sense. So if a God were to exist, you might be able to say that the penis is supposed to be used for reproduction. But if a God doesn't exist, then you can't say that. At the very max, you could say, well, the penis can reproduce, okay? Lisa, I appreciate you for the $100 on PayPal. That is insane. Thank you so much for the love. Let's get a massive W, Lisa, in that chat. Thank you so much, Lisa. Let's fucking go. Fuck yeah, W, Lisa. I appreciate you so much. W, Lisa, in that chat. Massive W.
Evolution?
Okay, so do I believe that you're pivoting from the conversation? Yeah, but I do believe in evolution, yeah.
Yeah, if you believe in evolution, you believe that humans' life purpose is for survival, yes?
Oh, absolutely not. Evolution just merely describes like the biological process in which human life came to be through like the advantageous adaptation of our genome throughout like
Absolutely.
speciation. And like, you know, if you actually want to wrap evolution into the conversation of the morality of our sexual orientations, well, then, you know, I could just simply touch on the point that, you know, our sexual orientations evolved to a place in which they were not just heterosexual. Like, because being lesbian, being gay, being non-hetero can be, like, evolutionarily advantageous. And it's not just me, a 19-year-old uneducated, you know, a kid on a live making this claim. Katie, I appreciate you for the $1.66.
Let's simplify it.
It's scientists making this claim.
Yeah. Do you believe it's abnormal? It's a deviancy?
Okay, well, abnormal under what sense? Can you define that word for me?
Wonderful. There is hetero-cis normative structure to humanity, and there is abnormal.
I need you to define the word abnormal.
Abnormal, not typical.
Oh, well, if you're just going to define it as atypical, aka what is true of a minority, well, then, like, being non-hetero is going to be atypical, just like having blue eyes is going to be atypical, just like having white skin is going to be atypical, just like being a man over 6 foot tall is going to be atypical.
We're not talking about height. We're not talking about height or color of your eyes. We're talking about sexuality.
No, we're specifically talking about conditions of the human experience in which would account for the minority. This could be said of being true of like being like non-hetero, just as it could be true of having blue eyes, blonde hair, being white, or being over 6 foot tall.
Yes, you can have 9 fingers. You can have 3 eyes, 2 noses. I understand that. Deviancy.
No, this is going to be a straw man, because what I specifically said was it is atypical in the sense that they would account for a minority. But just because you account for a minority doesn't make it a deviancy. Like, for instance, do you think that men that are over 6 foot tall are not supposed to be over 6 foot tall, and the fact that that is a deviancy?
They're not the average. My point is not abnormality.
I didn't ask you if they were the average. I asked you if men over 6 foot tall were simply not supposed to be over 6 foot tall. And if you
did I say anything about supposed to be or not supposed to be? I'm saying
yes, you did. When you implied deviancy, why can't you answer my question, sir? I don't like the pivoting here. Answer my question. Is being a man over 6 foot tall a deviancy? First. Is being a man over Listen, he can't answer. He can't answer, Chad. I did answer your questions. You asked me if it was atypical, and I responded.
Are you this clown?
Are you this clown because you can't answer a question? Is being a man over 6 foot tall a deviancy?
It's not a deviancy. It's abnormal.
Right. Okay. Then being gay and being a lesbian is not a deviancy.
It's abnormal. Let me repeat. It's abnormal. Do you understand what that is?
And if you're saying that being lesbian is wrong, as it is abnormal or atypical, then you'd have to say that being a man over 6 foot tall is wrong as well. In fact, maybe more wrong because it would account.
I'm not saying wrong and right. Let's address the point of normality first. Is it abnormal or is it normal?
I think that I take a different sense of what like normality means. Like I would say that being lesbian.
Then how are we gonna have an agreement?
Bro, one second. You gotta let me finish. I take a different sense of what normality.
You don't seem to stop talking though.
Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and speak. I take a different notion on what normality means. Like, I don't think that normality refers to like typicality. Okay, like I'd say that being lesbian is normal, just as having blue eyes is normal, just as being over 6 foot tall is normal. But what the terms I can agree with you on is about typicality. Like, I'll say that being a lesbian is atypical.
Wonderful. Why? What does being lesbian serve in a human sexuality, in your opinion?
Like, what do you like the ends in which it would serve to? Whatever, like the ends, like this would be interpersonally
No,
defined.
no. That's not what I'm saying. Is it in alignment with its reproductive organs?
Is it in alignment with being able to reproduce?
Yeah, with bringing life.
Oh, if you're just asking me if 2 lesbian partners can engage in intercourse and reproduce, like the obvious answer is typically not.
That's not what I'm saying. I'm saying their attractions, their hormones, their proclivities, their directionalities. Is it towards life, attraction, children, or is it against that reality?
Wait, I'm so confused on your question here. I feel like I've defined this once again. First of all, I gave you a great account on how we cannot assume that there's a prescriptive function or purpose or use of humanity as a whole, and you have tried to justify that we're supposed to do things, such as the idea that we're supposed to reproduce. I fucking shit on you in that regard, all right? You were unable to answer, then you pivoted. You tried to say that different parts of our body had prescriptive functions. I shit on you in that regard, and then you pivoted, and then you tried to make the claim that it's a deviancy. I shit on you in that regard, and then you pivoted, and now you're saying, is it in alignment with reproduction? I told you that 2 lesbian partners typically cannot reproduce by engaging in intercourse with one another. I shit on you in that regard, and now you're pivoting. So I've been trying to ask you questions and respond to yours this entire time, but you have not been able to respond to a single damn thing. So now I'm going to go ahead and repeat the original question that I had that you were never able to respond to. Does humanity have an objective or prescriptive purpose?
Absolutely.
Absolutely? Sweet. Where does this purpose come from?
The body, our biology.
Wait, so you're saying that this purpose is going to be dependent upon our body in a sense that we would describe it?
Yes, we have inclinations, instincts.
Okay, well then if you think that this purpose is merely described by what we observe, then this wouldn't be an objective prescriptive purpose. It would be descriptive. And if it's descriptive, it's inherently subjective. So you're just taking your descriptions of reality, saying that a penis can reproduce with a vagina, and then comporting that to the idea that a penis is supposed to reproduce with a vagina. I'll just put it this way. What are our hands and fingers supposed to do?
Are you just going to talk with yourself?
You can address that point.
Wonderful. I'm saying the body has a purpose. The body has instincts, proclivities, genetic
I don't think
functions.
that the body has a purpose.
It has hormones. Do you understand? It has a telos. It has a purpose. If your actions
I completely reject that. I think that we could describe what the body can do.
I understand. You can have different margins. You can have different spectrums within your actions, but the point being, your body is supposed to act in a certain way if it's going to continue to survive. You have certain hormones, you have certain instincts, attractions, proclivities, genetic tendencies. Those have to be in alignment with your genetic makeup. If you're dysfunctional, if you're a deviant, if you have a problem psychologically, physically, sexually, you might be part of the LGBTQ community. I understand you want to accept them. I'm saying let's call it dysfunction a dysfunction, a spade. Let's not normalize.
Hey, name one institution of medicine or science. Name one institution of medicine or science that would consider like lesbian attractions to be a dysfunction or a deviant.
I'm literally giving you an evolutionary perspective of the body. The body, a female body is not supposed to be attracted to another female's body.
Oh,
it's
then
not
why did
natural.
evolutionarily evolve?
It's a dysfunction. 9-fingered people exist.
Now back to this. Now we're already back to this.
9-fingered schizophrenic brother. Schizophrenic people exist. Autistic people exist. Dysfunctions exist.
Don't speak over me and don't pivot. Name one institution of medicine or science that would consider to be a lesbian some type of mental illness or dysfunction.
I literally gave you the evolutionary perspective.
You can't name it. So yeah, I'm going to go ahead and touch on the evolutionary
perspective. Who gives a flying fuck about an institution? That's an argument.
You can't fucking name that shit. So now we're going to go ahead and touch on the evolutionary perspective.
That's argument from authority.
It's not an argument from authority in the slightest.
You're asking me to name an authority. I'm asking you to demonstrate the facts.
I'm going to go ahead and respond to your evolution argument, all right?
The body of a female, the body of a female is not supposed to be attracted to another body female. It's impossible.
Okay.
Your culture, your civilization celebrates that.
Are you just fucking steamrolling? Are you scared?
Because you asked me to mention an authority, and I'm asking you demonstrate it for me how the body of a female is supposed to be attracted to another female.
Awesome. So once again,
in what universe?
So first of all, I specifically asked you to name an institution in medicine or science that would classify it as a mental illness, because when we're talking about these defects, these dysfunctions, or these illnesses, well, they're particularly classified by the authorities because of the preponderance of reason and evidence, right? Gooch, I appreciate you for the money gun. And if you are to make such a class, he got banned for hate speech, but I do want to address what he was saying. Feel free to re-request if you could get that appealed. But then specifically to respond to what he was saying, not a single institution in medicine or science would make such classification. In fact, they all vehemently speak out against these claims. Then about what the human body is supposed to do or not supposed to do, like placing a telos or a function or a purpose on the parts of our bodies is just purely idiotic in the absence of a belief in a creator. Like, for instance, an individual would say that my lips are supposed to eat or speak. No, but is it wrong for me to use them to kiss my girlfriend? My hands are supposed to grasp things, build, and get around, so is it wrong when I use them to play the piano? This shit is idiotic. These arguments are redundant, these arguments are old, and these arguments are not acquainted with reality in the fucking slightest, and I get so upset when I hear them made, right? And if you're going to make the claim that our bodies are supposed to be attracted to the opposite sex, well, then how would he confer and explain the evolutionarily advantageous reason for it to evolve? We know that same-gender attractions evolved for the pure reason that they're socially advantageous for species. This is why we see them over 3,000 species in the context of the state of nature. So it's just a silly argument made. But Lisa, thank you so much for the $100 over Venmo once again. Lisa, you are absolutely so kind. Let's get a massive, massive, massive W, Lisa, for the insane love that she is showing. Thank you so much for the love, Lisa. Massive W's in the chat all around, y'all. Massive W, Lisa, all day and every day, baby. And then I also saw another donation from Jordan there. So, Jordan, thank you so much for the $20 on Venmo. Jordan says, Angelo Q, I'm in your live. Dude, we got to bring up Jordan real quick. Thank you so much for the $20 once again. But Lisa and Jordan, I appreciate you both so much. I'm actually go ahead and pull up the PayPal as well so I could read off your message, Lisa. But Jordan, is this you?
It is.
Jordan, I love you so much. How are you doing?
I'm great, man. How are you?
Dude, I'm doing so phenomenal. You've been showing so much fucking love recently. It's been absolutely unreal. Y'all, please show Jordan some love. Drop him a follow. But how are we doing, dude? Thank you so much for all the support that you've been showing recently, and I mean that from the bottom of my heart. You have absolutely no obligation and no reason to show the love that you have, but you've just been going, and showing so much love, and I'm so grateful for it.
Yeah, no problem, man. I've kind of been making a game out of it this week to try to hit you and Parker each time you guys go live.
I don't even think I could kind of put into words how grateful I am for the love that you've shown. Like, I don't think I'm deserving of it, and I just don't think that saying thank you, truly, addresses it in an adequate manner. Like, I don't know if I could adequately thank you for the love that you've shown. I'm so thankful for it.
Yeah, no worries, man. Thank you enough. Like I said, I've been having fun doing it, so it's
Great,
all good.
I appreciate you for this one. Dude, I mean, I'm glad that you've been having fun, but it's just been an absolutely unreal amount of support. I think I dropped a follow on your other account, bro side, and I see you're on this one now. So I'm gonna drop this one a follow too. If there's absolutely any way I could ever show my thanks to you, just let me know, because I'm seriously indebted to you because of the love that you've shown. I'm so grateful for it. You don't even know. It's unreal. I'm so fucking grateful for it.
Yeah, no worries, man.
Just real quick here before I do move on to the next guest in the debate, I think what a lot of creators forget is when they get donations, rather it be through TikTok gifts or on Venmo or PayPal, that this is real people's hard-earned money that they do not have to give to you in the slightest, but they are giving it to you out of the kindness of their heart. So I just I want to recognize that. So seriously, thank you so much, Jordan.
Yeah, of course, man. Have a good one.
Dude, you too. Dude. W Jordan's in the chat. W Jordan's in the chat. Thank you so much. I know that I probably sounded like a broken fucking record there, thanking Jordan, but there's not enough words in the English language that I could use to truly portray how thankful I am. Just W Jordans all day, every day. And same thing goes for you, Lisa. So Lisa, Eversoul, I appreciate you for the galaxy. W Eversoul, guys. Thank you so much for the galaxy. Lisa says on PayPal, I'm nearly 36 and you've taught me so much. You're our future. Keep going and never stop. Love you. Lisa, thank you so much. Thank you for the $200 over PayPal today. Let's get some massive W Lisas going there, y'all. W Lisas, W Jordan, all day, every day, baby. let's go to move on to our next guest at this point, y'all. We may have to hit a restart. We might be getting limited, but we're gonna go ahead and give it a try for another 30 minutes or so. Because honestly, I'm just thankful to have anyone in here. You guys are so kind to me, unreal. I'm gonna use this maybe to go get a dinner with my girlfriend. What's up, Evan? How old are you? All right, Evan isn't here, so we're going to go to move on to our next guest at this point. Let's go ahead and see what EDE has to say here, y'all. Happy Pride Month, for real. Happy Pride Month, everyone. And Sav, I appreciate you for the $3. I'm
Hi.
Hey, what's up? How old are you?
I'm 18.
Nice. What year are you born in?
2005.
Perfect. Do you think that being a lesbian is wrong?
Yes.
Okay, why? You seem like a Bible?
I'm not religious at all. I've just been raised to think that any form of LGBT is wrong, and I'd basically get kicked out if I was a lesbian.
Okay. So you've been like raised into these beliefs. I understand
my sister
that.
was lesbian. My sister was lesbian and she got beat.
That's terribly fucking sad. I guess, like, damn, it's terrible. I guess what I'm more specifically asking you here is, do you personally think that it's wrong with reason?
I mean, I have a lesbian friend and I'm still friends with her. I still love her.
Let's try not to tokenize our friends. You're in a rough situation, but I do just want to call out shots when I see them. But go ahead.
Yeah, I mean, my friend, I don't have a problem specifically, just personally, I could never.
Okay. I'm just gonna move on, guys. I don't know how to really address that one. Like they weren't. I'm sorry, y'all. Sometimes there's some guests that I just don't know how to address. Like I wasn't even clear on if they were saying that it's wrong or not. Like that was interesting. We're gonna go to move on to our next guest. At this point, y'all, everyone give us a minute. What's up? How old are you? Hi, Tess. Are you here?
Hi, yes, sorry.
Hey, what's up? How old are you?
I'm 19.
Perfect. And do you think that being a lesbian is wrong?
I do not.
Perfect. We are just looking for people that do disagree, so we are going to go to move on to our next guest at this point. For everyone watching, excuse me. For everyone watching, guys, make sure that we are double tapping on that phone screen. We need to try to get up to 200,000 likes. Start double tapping, y'all. What's up, Kenny? How old are you?
I'm 18.
All right, yeah. Do you think that being a lesbian is wrong?
No, but I do think, oi, oi, oi. A little bugger.
What the fuck? We're gonna go ahead and move on to our next guest. What is going on? All right. Oi, oi, oi. All that he needed is a fedora, a little bit of an underbeard growth, and maybe 13 Discord servers. Okay, moving on to our next guest here. My texts are blowing up. I'm trying to do so many things right now. We got our next guest loading up into the live though. What's up? How old are you? All right, this guest is not here. We're going to go to move on to our next guest. Someone in the chat just said that I for sure like that. You're crazy, bro. All righty. Hey, what's up? How old are you?
I'm 19.
Yeah, and what year are you born in?
2007.
Okay.
I like pussy.
Okay, wow. We're going to go to move on to Sarah. Guys, make sure we are in those guest requests that we do think that being a lesbian is wrong. I don't know what the fuck is going on in this live right now. Crazy shit. Hi, Sarah. How old are you? Okay, well, Sarah just automatically left. We're going to go to move on to Casey now. I think that we need to try to load up multiple people at a time, because this just simply is not working out. Hi, Casey. How old are you?
No. I'm 8,920.
Elfie is in the chat. Hi, how old are you?
I'm 18.
And what year were you born?
2005.
All right, sweet. And do you think that being a lesbian is wrong?
Yes, I do.
Okay, for what reason?
I just want to say I love your hair, by the way.
I appreciate you for the love. Hey, what's up? How old are you?
21.
Nice. And do you think that being a lesbian is wrong?
I don't think so.
All right, nice, Kevin. Moving on to the next guest. What's up, username? How old are you?
God, now we go up in there blasting. Yo, free K flock, you were.
All right, username just left. What's up, Shags? How old are you?
I'm 19.
Nice. Do you think that being a lesbian is wrong?
Yes, you nigger.
Okay, bro. Dude, what is going on? We are like just steamrolling through these guests. I apologize for his use of slurs. This is craziness, guys. Everyone just give us a second. We are just looking for debates right now. I don't know what's going on. Hi, Dean. Oh, wait. Isaac, you first. How old are you?
13.
Yeah, that is a fetus. All right. Dean, you next. How old are you? All right, Dean just left. Pissy, you next. How old are you? Pissy's not even here. Pissy left. Megan, you're next. How old are you?
19.
You're lying. Jaden, you're next. How
You
old
like
are
kissing men.
I'm straight, but why is it wrong to kiss men?
You like kissing men.
Okay, you're an NPC, like GTA type shit? Like you just, okay. Izzy,
Yup.
how old are you?
I'm 19.
What year were you born in?
2004.
Okay, nice. Do you think that being a lesbian is wrong?
Yes.
Okay, why so? Oh, over 13. Yeah, get out of here. Hey, how old are you? Okay, bro! We've been going at this for like 10 minutes. We are just gonna keep them coming up. What is going on? Hi, how old are you? Tammy? Tammy Tam? You here? All right, Tammy Tam's not here. Clap just left. I love my girlfriend. How old are you?
I'm 19.
Nice. What year were you born in?
2005.
Perfect. Do you think that being a lesbian is wrong?
Absolutely not, bro. There's nothing wrong with any of that.
I appreciate you for the... Guys, I just want to talk to people that think it's wrong. I'm here to talk to people that are at least 18 and think that it's wrong. Mikey, hi, how old are you? You're a fetus! Yo, my God! No one can follow the damn rules. Literally, no one can follow the damn rules. Moving on to our next guest. King, hi, how old are you? Okay, King's not here. Next, Aaliyah, how old are you?
18.
What year were you born in?
2005.
Awesome. Do you think that being a lesbian's wrong?
Yes.
Okay, why?
Because it's against the Bible.
Okay, good God. We finally got a guest. Peter, Craig, and Kat hop back in those guest requests. So here's what I got for you. Go ahead and name one single verse in the Christian Bible that tells us being a lesbian is wrong. Big ass flop. All right. I want you to go read Leviticus 18:22, Leviticus 20:13, Genesis 1:19, Romans 1:24 through 32, 1 Corinthians 6:9, and then all of 1 Timothy. She just didn't know that shit. So that was a speed run. Flop of a debate. All right. Moving on here, guys. Hi, Hazel. How old are you?
18.
Nice. What year were you born in?
2005.
Okay. I don't believe you. Hi, Jeremiah. How old are you? In fact, Jeremiah is driving. Moving on to our next guest. What's up? How old are you? Okay, they're not even here. All right, we're going to go and load up our next round of debates. Hi, how old are you?
You're talking so fast. I'm 21.
Ah! Do you think that being a lesbian is wrong?
No, but...
Ah! Hi, how old are you?
19.
Perfect. What year were you born in?
2005.
Perfect. Do you think that being a lesbian is wrong?
I do, yeah.
Okay, why so? Peter Craig, you got to hold on there, brother.
I think it's wrong because it affects child's upgrowing.
Okay. So are you saying that like a lesbian child is going to have a different upbringing than a straight child? I agree with you, but how does that?
Yeah, I do. I do, yeah. Cause like,
how does that make it wrong though? I mean, like they're just going to deal with different systemic issues and pressures.
Like live normal lives. You feel me?
Oh wait, wait. I'm so sorry. The only reason that it's like possible that like a lesbian little girl is going to have a different life than a straight little girl is because of social pressures such as like homophobia, such as like the heteronormative society we live in.
So real in this day.
So
and
you're
age.
just victim blaming?
Yeah, exactly. Like,
Okay, you are just victim blaming here. So, like for instance, we'll just put this back in the Jim Crow era. A black little girl would have had a different upbringing than a white little girl. Did this make it wrong to be a black little girl because of the social prejudice that existed against African Americans and still does?
Why is a black little girl brought up different than a white little girl?
Because of the social pressures, like, you know, like the societal prejudice. We have like things such as the Jim Crow laws, like racism, systemic racism that existed very strongly and still does. All of these things would affect the upbringing of like a black little girl in comparison to a white little girl. And this was specifically the same reason that you used to say that being a lesbian was wrong. You admitted to victim blaming in the context of a lesbian. So yeah, what about a black little girl? Is it wrong? Is it wrong to be black in that circumstance?
Oh, I didn't think we were talking about like black little girls.
No, what it is I'm taking your same argument and I'm placing it in a dynamic of race, right? And because it's completely analogous. Because it shows how absurd your argument is.
Talking about race.
And we're talking about sexual orientation.
Why lesbians are wrong, right?
So do you understand what an analogy is?
No, I don't.
Okay, well that makes perfect fucking sense. Get off of my live. Peter, unmute that mic. How old are you?
18.
18. Yeah, well, welcome back in, y'all. So we got taken down on the main again. Unfortunate set of events. What's up, Monkey? What's up, Bree? What's up, LJ? What's going on, Layla? What's up, Melissa? Welcome back in, everyone. So for everyone tuning in, we got taken down on the main account again for another 10 minutes. I think that we will probably just have to run a different topic for the rest of the day. So we've been live for 1 minute, so that'll be a total of 1 hour and 40 minutes. We have about another hour to go here, y'all. We have about another hour to go. So, yeah, as soon as we get that main account back, we're going to continue the debates, but definitely on a different topic. Yeah, what's something else that we could discuss that y'all would like to see me run? Did I get banned? Yes, I got taken down for 10 minutes. Sure did. Hi, Dean. What's up, Heather? How we doing? Maybe we could do abortion for the last hour of the stream. That's something that we could do. What's up, Sam? What's up, Carp and Walker and Heather and everyone tuning in? What's up, Pedro and Roy? Bree, Midnight User, yes. Hell yeah. Run a topic on ACAB. I like that idea. I think that there should be more pressure put on the policing system. I feel like there was for a while, but then people just forgot about it, which is crazy to me. Just saying. Oh, a God topic. Oh, shit, chat. How do y'all feel about a God topic for the rest of the day? That would be fun. Hi, Dean. I love you. Keep doing what you're doing. I love you. Thank you for the love. Yes, yes, yes. No, no, yes, sure, yes. God, yes. No, Pride Month? Well, yeah, I wish that we could run the Wise Being Lesbian topic for the rest of the day, but that's got us taken down twice. So I kind of have this like rule when I go live. If I have a topic that gets me taken down twice in a day, I just stop running it. Then about the Pride Month topic, I'm gonna need to revise the background a little bit more because I don't feel comfortable addressing the concerns of members of the community when it comes to the month that are not rooted in like internalized homophobia. So I need to find a way to make that topic specifically directed at like homophobes, like Republicans, you know? Yeah, hell yeah. So I guess we're gonna go ahead and run a quick poll. Smiley face is gonna be God topic. Sad. Starting to get lightheaded. I could probably use some water. So yeah, we're gonna try to tough out another hour. Yum. All right, guys, for everyone tuning in, please, please, please vote on this poll. Not a lot of people are voting. So the smiley face means that when we get unbanned, we're going to be running the God topic, and the sad face means that when we get unbanned, we're going to be running abortion. So the poll is still running. You still have time to vote on it. Please vote. Please cast your vote now. I just kind of want to see what y'all like. Then also, chat, how long ago did I get banned? I really should have kept track of the time here. Let's see. All right, it looks like a lot of it is really neck and neck. Once again, smiley faces God, sad faces abortion. For everyone that is tuning in here, we are live again on this account as our main account got taken down again, unfortunately. Yo, Tara, thank you for the $20 on Venmo. That is absolutely so kind of you. Tara sent $20 on Venmo and said, just because. Tara, I love the hell out of you. Thank you for the love. Let's get some massive W Taras in that chat. Thank you. All right, it was honestly really split. I think that we haven't done the God topic here in a little bit, so we're going to spend the last hour of the live doing that, so that'll be a lot of fun. Yeah, massive W Taras, y'all. Damn, God won. Yeah, but don't worry, I will only do it for like an hour. I mean, the next topic that we run will be abortion, so... yeah, hey, awesome. Awesome sauce. Awesome sauce. Also, yeah, so we kind of got the second account back. So everyone that's tuning in, I have not gone live on this account for about 3 weeks, because for whatever reason, TikTok has been banning it back to back to back to back, but we finally got it back now. And the numbers are doing good, which is awesome. Super exciting, super exciting. Yeah, I mean, if you're not following this account, make sure to follow it now. You were just in the other live, WNV. What's up, Julia? What's going on, Woody? What is up? Your lives don't pop up in my inbox. Oh, man. Tommy, I appreciate you for the heart. Me, yeah, Chad. Honestly, I'm just really hungry right now. Honestly, I should text my girlfriend and see if she'll go get me some food. I love her. Yeah, quickly about that. So I am back in Boulder with my girlfriend, and we're just kind of living out here, kind of testing the waters because we were considering getting an apartment together in fall, and we've just been having a damn good time. You know what I mean? It has been so nice having her out here. I guess the only concern that I've had is I don't want her to be like bored or lonely when I'm here on the lives, because, you know, like imagine you had a partner that sat on like a live like this for like 4 hours a day. And you know, like you were in a place where you didn't live, so you couldn't just go and see your friends. Like I kind of feel bad for her. I don't want her to get too bored. I did set her up with the Xbox in the living room so she could play video games. She's a big Minecraft stan, so What is Parker doing today? I don't know. I know he's doing something. I had FaceTimed him earlier, and he was like, I gotta quickly go here in a couple minutes. And it wasn't to start us live. Maybe it was to, like, see family or his girlfriend, if I had to take a guess. That's your job? Yeah, I guess you're right, but, you know, I still want to be considerate of her and her feelings. So maybe, like, while we're out here in Boulder, I'm gonna do, like, 3 hours a day on live in comparison to 4, just to try to be considerate. But yeah, greetings from Little Rock, Arkansas. Awesome. Hey, also, once again, y'all, spam W Terra for the $20 on Venmo. I appreciate you guys so much for the love that you've been showing. I think that you guys have allowed me to maybe take the girlfriend on a nice little date. There's an amazing restaurant here in Boulder that overlooks the entire city. And late at night, you could go there. And it's almost like you're just hanging on the edge of a cliff overlooking the city lights. And it's really expensive, so I maybe go there once a year, right? I haven't gone there this year yet, so maybe I'll take her to that, like, tonight or tomorrow. That's so sweet. Yeah, it's like one of those things, you know what I mean? Like, I feel like everyone kind of has that place. Like, there's this place here that is out of my price range, but maybe it's nice for a little date, like once a year or something like that. W boyfriend, I try to be. She's a W girlfriend. You know, like, we have our conflicts, we have our bickering just because we've been together for so long. Like, anyone out there that's been in, like, a long-term relationship, like a couple years, you get it. But, you know, when it is good, it's awesome. And we've just been working on building and growing an awesome relationship with one another, and it's been working out quite well. Tara! Yo! My gosh! Tara, thank you for the $50 on Venmo! Yo, Tara said for a part of the dinner, bro. W Tara in that chat! Let's go! You are so kind for that. Let's fucking go. Now I gotta do it. Massive W Tara in that chat, everyone. That is so kind of you. Holy shit. You guys are so kind for this. I don't even know how to express my gratitude for y'all. You know, a common theme that I just wanted to reiterate here, I said it on the live with Jordan, is that, you know, like the income, the money I make off these streams is not expected. Like, by any degree or to any regard whatsoever. And I'm just so thankful. I'm so grateful for y'all. And I just wish that there's a way for me to, like, express this beyond just saying thank you, because it extends a lot beyond just, like, money depositing into my account. You know, you are real people that worked real hard for this shit, and you are just giving it to me out of the kindness of your heart. And I don't know if that's something I'll ever be able to repay. I'm just so grateful for it. Emma, thank you for the $2 on Venmo. She says, "Say hi." Hi, Emma. I hope you're doing well. But thank you so much, Tara. That is so kind of you. Absolutely so kind. Let's see here. Make a Cash App, please. I just get banned on Cash App every time. So, you're a good young man, Dean. I try to be. I mean, there's still, like, a lot of growth that I have to do. I think I know what the growth is. Like, I'll be honest. I'll be, like, pretty honest here. You know, like, kind of like having a platform here on TikTok and being able to, like, voice my concerns against people who you know, disagree with. Obviously, over the course of the last year, I've gotten very, very comfortable at voicing my concerns and my opposition towards them. And this has kind of leaked into my personal life, like when I'm in public with my girlfriend or something, and, like, there's an asshole stranger that does something fucked up. I'm just too comfortable with calling them out on that and even getting a little aggressive towards them, you know, kind of like some type of justice. But that has had, like, really negative impacts on me, on my relationship. And I need to kind of focus now on kind of, like, pulling that part of myself back and being more reserved and more kind to people, even if they don't deserve it. You know, so I think that's probably the biggest point of growth that I need to work on now. And I'm just happy that I could recognize that. So, yeah. All right. Who the hell is hosting a live? AJ did nothing. Whoa. All right, y'all. We are going to go ahead and go back to the main account. But before we do, bro, what the fuck is this? That is crazy. Miranda, thank you so much for the $10 on Venmo. Thank you so much for the love, Miranda. Miranda, you attached a little bit of a message there. I'm gonna go ahead and read it off. But I'm not gonna be joining that live. I'm fucking good, dude. That is just gross. I did see y'all's comments. Miranda, you say, Emma says hi, Bean. Say hi to Emma. W Emma. Miranda says, you're so wonderful. I love your live. I'm a stoner bitch weirdo on TikTok. Yo, Stoner, I appreciate you so much for the love. Let's get a W Stoner, W Miranda down there for the $10 on Venmo. Yeah, all right, guys. So we're gonna go ahead and head back over to the main account at this point. Our band should be up. We are done for the day. Thank you for the roses, Miranda. We are done for the day discussing why being a lesbian is wrong. It's just gotten us 2 bands, and that's kind of where I draw the line. So we're just gonna go back over there, and we're gonna talk about God for the rest of the day. If that's something you're not interested in, I'm sorry, I get it. I used to not be too entertained by the God debates either, but I'm gonna try to spice it up and make it entertaining. Maybe I'll have a little bit more oomph in my step, a little bit more pep. I'll be a little bit more aggressive and entertaining. It's kind of fun to see the Christians whine. So yeah, everyone, let's head over to @itsdean on TikTok. I'll see you all there in a second. Yeah, we're going to be running God debates. When we get in there, spam the chat, spam the likes, and spam the shares. See you all there. Goodbye. All right, what's up, Maddie? What's up, Hollis? What's up, Larry and Lizzie and Tracy and Cambria and Animal Crossing and Effie? What's up, Walker and Sav? Welcome back in, everyone. So for everyone tuning back in, we got about another hour on live here today. I am really hungry and very lightheaded, so I may even end the live early. I don't want to do that, but I am just so abysmally hungry here today. But for everyone coming back into the live, welcome in, y'all. We did get another takedown by TikTok. Takedown by TikTok. It absolutely sucks, but when we kind of get 2 takedowns on a given topic a day, like we did on the lesbian topic, we just kind of change. So we're gonna finish our stream out here on Prove Me Wrong, God Isn't Real. I specifically really only want to talk to Christians on this topic, so if you're coming in here and you are a Christian, hop in those guest requests. Also here, y'all, make sure that we're double tapping on that phone screen. Let's try to get up to 50k likes. Make sure that we're sharing out this live with a couple friends and spamming that chat with some FYPs. Without further ado, all right. That is a wicked echo skis. I wish I could have a conversation with you, but that echo is definitely going to prevent productive dialogue. What's up, Shay? How old are you?
I'm 21.
Perfect. Do you think that God is real? Are you a Christian?
Yes, I am a Christian.
Go ahead and give me an argument that proves that the Christian God is real. Take it away.
So I've my whole family's experienced things with God and stuff. Like my family has been part of a lot of things. Like they're really strong, and there's that does prove that he's real, because how would the Bible be here? And there's lots of proof.
Okay, so you said that the reason you know that the Christian God is real is because the Bible is here?
Yes, and there's been proof.
Do you think that the Islamic God is real?
No.
Wait, but the Quran is here.
I know. And I think that he's not the only God that's here. I think there's multiple.
Okay, chat, everyone, you're saying that it's lagging. Should we restart or are we good? Damn, I really don't want to have to restart. I really do not want to have to restart. Y'all, everyone, try to swipe in and swipe out, maybe? The audio's fine. Okay, everyone coming up in here. Restart. Fuck! All right. Wait, let's just see if we kick this guest. Let's see if that fixes the lag. He's lagging. He's lagging. It's bad. It's bad. It's the picture. No. All right. Fuck. Unfortunate. We got to restart. All right, welcome back in, everyone. What's going on? We had to hit a little bit of a stream restart there just because we got taken down. Well, actually, we didn't. We just had some insane amount of lag. And Vincier, thank you for the $30 on PayPal. Oh my God, let's get a W Vincier in that chat. Thank you so much for the $30 on PayPal. That is absolutely so kind of you. WV in that chat. Anyways, for everyone coming back up in here, we are going to go in and continue our debates on the existence of the Christian God. We just got an insane amount of love, y'all. Sorry, an insane amount of lag on the last live, so we had to restart. But, you know, this is also going to severely limit our reach, so please help me out by double tapping, by sharing out that live, and by, you know, spamming that comment section. You know, I am happy that, you know, we restarted and we no longer have the lag. And if you are a Christian, make sure to hop in those guest requests. We are just looking to debate with some Christians here today. And for everyone curious, I did get a snack, so I'll be eating that as, you know, so yeah, that'll be fun. We're going to move on to our first guest of the night. What's up? How old are you?
Hello, I'm 14.
Nice. You got to be at least 18 to be in TikTok Live. For everyone joining up, and make sure if you are in those guest requests that you are at least 18 years old, y'all. Also, guys, make sure that we're double tapping. Let's try to get up to 15K likes. We need to help the live send out here, y'all, because of the restart. Things are kind of fucked. What's up, JM? How old are you? All right, James not here. Everyone just be patient and bear with us. It typically does kind of take us a minute to get our first guest of the stream in here, y'all. Just be patient, bear with us. What's up, Jesse? How old are you?
Oh, Daddy Dean. Oh, yes.
Hi, how old are you?
What's up, Big Daddy?
I can't, bro. Hi, how old are you?
11.
Yo, please, do I need to say some inflammatory shit to get the Christians going? Do I need to say some inflammatory shit to get the Christians going? W666 in the chat. Hail Satan, praise Satan. Hail Satan, praise Satan. W666 in the chat. Hail Satan, praise Satan. Hail Satan, praise Satan. Now we should get some debates rolling in here. Hi, Casey. How old are you?
I'm 34. Hi.
Nice. Do you think that God is real? Are you a Christian?
I am a Christian, but I don't think God is real.
Okay, so this is the most confusing, nonsensical belief I've ever heard, Casey.
Great. I'd love to hear about it.
It's the second most inconsistent.
I believe that God is not the God. Hold on, let me explain myself. I believe that God is not the God that people talk about.
Oh, but you're still a Christian, right?
I believe that there is a God.
No,
I am still a Christian because I was raised that way, and I kind of am like forced into those beliefs.
Okay,
but
Casey.
I believe that there's a higher power. I just don't believe that there's any evidence. I agree with you.
So Casey, here's the thing. I'm gonna try to be nice. Okay, I'm gonna try to be really nice.
I'm being nice to you.
So, the way in which you derive your beliefs is incredibly inconsistent. Bubbles, I appreciate you for the subscription. It makes no sense for you to say that you don't think the Christian God exists, but yet you are a Christian. But I mean, we kind of already saw this inconsistency when you were on AJ's live, like literally praising him and crying about how proud you were.
I was.
So,
hold on a second.
Yeah, you know, maybe I don't know. I don't know what we could or couldn't.
Me telling him that I hope that he is okay.
No. I'm talking about you saying that you are proud of him and he should be proud of himself. Casey.
He should be proud of himself if he's taking the right steps. I don't know this man. This is the internet. And I even said that to him. I don't know you. I said, I hope that you are doing the right thing.
Wait, I'm so sorry. Why should he be proud of himself for saying that he's going to try to not hit on kids anymore? Shouldn't that just be the bare fucking minimum? Casey? BITCH, I appreciate you for the subscription.
Of course it should be. And you know what? The one thing that you're keeping out of that argument is me telling him, I don't like what you did. I'm not happy. I'm not giving you pity.
Let's stay on subject here. That just had to be called out. I saw Casey earlier and I did not like what I heard. We're going to go ahead and move on to our next guest here, y'all. If we are in those guest requests, make sure that we do think that the Christian God exists. Let's go ahead and see what Evan has to say here, ladies and gentlemen. Brother, ew. Ugh. All right. Brother, ugh. All right. Let's go ahead and see what Gabriel has to say here, chat. Just looking to debate some Christians here. You know, maybe if we need to get in that For You page a little bit more, we can be more, derogatory here towards the Christians. Gabriel, hi. You're on pause. I cannot hear you. All right, Gabriel just automatically left, so we're going to move on to our next guest. Everyone just be patient. Give us a minute to get our next individual up in here. Hey, what's up, James?
You're black. You're black.
Dude, what? Hey, how old are you? Okay, they automatically left, bro. I don't know what's going on with all the kids. Seriously, be patient here. We are going to try to get a debate going. Hail Satan, praise Satan. You know, Christians, come on, where you at? Hi, hey, how old are you?
Oh shit, my bad.
Bro, please, you gotta be at least 18 years old. Do I need to like start like, you know, where are the 666s at? Let's get the 666s. Anything to get the Christians up here. Hi, how old are you? Nick, please. Guys, where are our Christians? Hey,
hello.
Hey, how are you?
I am a Christian and I do believe.
Are you?
I am 17 going on 18.
Bro, please, you could have just lied and said you were 18. Moving on to our next guest, Charlie. Give us some time here, chat. Don't know what the fuck is going on. Hey, Charlie, how old are you?
Hello, mate. I am 21 years old.
Nice. Do you think that the Christian God exists?
I don't.
Charlie, what are we doing?
Oh, shit. Yeah, the other way.
Hi, how old are you?
999 gang.
What is your age? Oh, man. Gonna go and move on to our next guest. Got some peanuts stuck in my throat. Hi, how old are you?
Hi, I'm 27.
Nice. Do you think that the Christian God is real?
Yes, I do.
Danny, I appreciate you for the resubscription. All right, why so, Greta?
My family is Christian. Like, they forced me to believe it. Like, so my whole family is Christian, so they kind of forced it on me.
I get you, Greta. The same thing happened to me.
I believe it. I believe it.
Yeah.
Did it happen to you?
Yeah, well, hey, Greta, I appreciate you for coming up here and sharing your thoughts. Thank you so much. I am going to go and move on to the next guest. You know what? We just got to be considerate there, Chad. I don't think that's fair for me to do. We're going to go and move on to our next guest. Hey,
I scissored my grandma into Popeye's toilets.
Guys, what is going on today? Like, this is just terrible. Terrible, I say. Bro, maybe we should just end for the day. Hey, what's up? How do you, Jaxie? Alright, so it's obvious that this topic is not working. I don't know why it's not, because, like, I mean, usually it works quite well because Christians are quite amped up and, you know, riled, given, like, the nature of the conversations. But I guess what we are going to go ahead and do here just for like the next hour is because I actually do want some debates rolling in here is we're just going to go right back to the lesbian debates, and then if/when we get taken down again, that will just call it. So for everyone listening, y'all, we are going to go ahead and now shift to why is being a lesbian wrong. For the 24 people that are in the guest request, make sure that if you are in there that you do think that being a lesbian is wrong. We are just looking for some debates here today. So without further ado, we're going to go ahead and let up our first guest, Dylan, of the night here, chat. Hey, Dylan, how old are you? All right, Dylan automatically left. Just be patient with us. Hey, what's up, Allie? How old are you?
22, born 2002.
Nice. Do you think that being a lesbian is wrong?
Yes.
Okay, why so?
God created man and girl to reproduce.
Is it wrong for me to marry an infertile woman?
Yes.
Yo, Linda, thank you for the $15 on PayPal. I appreciate you so much for the love. Let's get a massive W, Linda. Thank you so much. W, Linda, in the chat. Okay, first of all, I didn't even like verbally recognize it until the chat pointed out. Man and girl is like fucking gross. Crazy take.
Oh my man.
If you think it is wrong for me to marry an infertile woman, well, all like females become naturally infertile with menopause.
Yeah, fuck you, faggot, nigger.
And find any identifying information. You know, he's an adult, so he could take the backlash of, you know, whatever y'all are able to find. Go ahead and click on his profile picture. All right, awesome. Now we're going to go ahead and leave him in the dust and move on to our next guest. Let's go ahead and see what our next guest has to say, y'all. If we are on those guest requests, specifically make sure that we do indeed think that being a lesbian is wrong, y'all. Hey, what's up? How old are you?
This was for the other one. I'm 18, but I was for the other one, so you can remove me.
All right, guys. If we are on those guest requests, make sure that we specifically do think that being a lesbian is wrong. Hey, what's up? How old are you? Daniel, hello? All right, Daniel isn't here. Moving on. Yeah, guys, it looks like we're getting limited. No one's really here for debates. I might just finish for the night. Like, unfortunately, no. What's up, user? How old are you?
18.
Nice. What year are you born in?
2000. Nigga.
Hi, how old are you? All right. Honestly, guys, this isn't going anywhere. We're going to go ahead and just do a Q&A on my second account. We're done with the debates for the day. Will someone comment the @ for my second account? Will someone comment the @ so I could pin it? It's not Dean. Someone comment it's not Dean. There we go. With 2 A's and 2 wins. Effie, you're always on that shit. All right, for everyone listening, I don't even feel like trying to do these debates anymore. At this point, I'm just like a professional fucking babysitter. Like, there just comes a point. I just don't even really want to. And, like, additionally, bro, everything was going so well. We had, like, 4.2k people in here. We restart, and we were able to get back up to 2.6, and then we got taken down. And then we restart. The numbers were initially doing good, but then I have to end the own live because of the lag, and then we come back. Live doesn't send out, and a bunch of kids are just screaming the N-word at me. We're just going to go ahead and go over to the second account, It's Not Dean. I'll see you all there. We're just going to be hanging out, doing a Q&A. It'll be a good time. So I'll see you all on that second account, It's Not Dean, here shortly. But I'd recommend coming over. It's a lot of fun. Also, join my Discord. Link in bio. Bye, guys.